Hello, everyone. We are live coming from Sydney, Australia, Queensland, and Illinois, USA. I'm correct, sis? Oh my God. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might watching from. It is 9:34 here in Sydney, and it's very cold. And I think Sis Leslie here. I have a co-host, Sis Leslie. She's a teacher. And by the way, hello sa lahat ng mga Bisaya around here. But first, guys, by the way, also have a live guest here for today. She is an RN, but before we introduce her, let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Luisa Indiano. I'm here, currently here in Sydney, Australia, but originally from Leyte, Philippines. So sa tanang mga Bisaya na nagatanaw diri sa akong profile, YouTube, and page, maayong buntag sa inyong tanan. I hope you have a good day. For those who are here in Sydney, you can just have a cup of coffee while watching with us. Guys, stay tuned with us while you are here, okay? What else I can say? I've been in this business for more than 4 years now. I'm a wife and working as an assistant nurse in the hospital. I've been in the nursing industry for more than 12 years. When I started this business, I want to have a time freedom and financial flexibility. And believe me, for 4 years, I see results. I've been in the fourth rank now. Wala ka pa na ako na-unlock yun. I haven't unlocked it yet. But hopefully, if you are watching with us, if you're watching here with us, guys, please, I hope you can resonate with us. And we're gonna turn to Sis Leslie. Sis Leslie, please introduce yourself first. Go
Hello,
ahead.
hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are watching from. I am Leslie, kawaling from Philippines, originally in Maasin City, Southern Leyte. Mga Bisaya po. Hello, hello, hello. I am so excited, Sis Luisa, that you were inviting me as your co-host today. But here I live
Yeah.
in Arlington Heights, Chicago, Illinois, and I've been into this business when my son was born, and then had a pause a little bit, and then I came back. So I'm glad to be here right now, and like seeing all those business partners around the world, they're thriving and they had a good result so far.
Yeah, thank you, sis. All right, guys, without further ado, let us introduce our guest this morning, Sis Nomagugu. Hi, sis. Finally, guys, we are fixing a lot of things. Good
Hi,
morning to your side. Go ahead, sis.
okay. Hi, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Nomagugu. I am originally from Zimbabwe, but have been staying in Australia for the past 10 years. I am a young mother of two, a registered nurse, and now a digital business owner. Thanks, Miss Sis Louise, for giving me the chance.
Wow. You're welcome. Well, thank you for giving us your time. You know, we saw her. She's got two kids. That's the good thing about this live, guys. It's okay to have children around. Thank you, sis. She went away for a quick. Okay, sis, whenever you're ready. So, we're gonna throw you some few questions. So, just to get to know for our audience. So, sis, my first question to you is: what caught your attention to start in business? Take it away, sis.
All right. Can you hear me properly?
Yes, we can.
I'm sorry, my kids are just playing something. It might be noisy, but I'll try and keep my voice high. Okay.
That's
So
okay.
answering your question, Sis Louise, with regards to what caught my attention to start this business, the main thing was the fact that I don't have to be tech savvy in order to start. I don't have any technical background at all. I'm hopeless with computers. I was hopeless with computers, if I can say. So the fact that anyone can do it, any ordinary people, regardless of your background, as long as you went through high school or primary school, you
Mm.
can navigate through it. Like there is an easy step-by-step training that you can use to navigate your way through your business. So that was the main thing that caught my attention in starting this business, which is, yeah, the main thing for me. That's
Thank you, Sis Nomagugu, for sharing that. Yes, that's very true, guys. That's the good thing about this business. You don't need to be a tech savvy. A lot of us here with different ages, especially the older ones, who happen like they're not an expert in
mm,
technology, and yet they're managed to actually, set up uh, their business online because we have mentors like we guys to teach you and guide you. And you know what? I've seen a lot of our business partners that I've taught before who just like really crawling. They don't even have Facebook. They don't even know how to use other apps. But now, my goodness, they're thriving and they're ready to rock and roll in this business. That's the good thing because you're not really, doing it all alone. So you have a coach, you have a mentor to actually guide you. So if you are here watching with us and you say, "Oh, I'm not a tech savvy," don't worry about it. Not everyone does, but because of our technology, we have to catch up, right? So regardless of your age, so take a look at this one. Thank you, sis, for giving your insight. So let's go to the next question. So, how has being a migrant nurse and mom influenced your decision to start this online business?
okay. So I would say mainly being an immigrant mom, doing this digital business as well. I think the thing that mainly influenced me was um, the responsibilities to start off with. I, being a young mother of two in a foreign country, it's hard working and trying to manage kids at the same time because mostly your family is back home. It's easier when you're back home, you have a lot of helping hands. But once you come here, you have to try and juggle. It just makes it hard for the kids, for you, and for everyone involved. So so I had had enough. Like I was tired of being mentally and physically exhausted. For those who are nurses, they can attest to this. You come home tired physically and emotionally, and you just want to rest, but you cannot rest because you have to look after the kids when you come home. So I was like, enough is enough. I can't wake up every day going through the same pain and then expect a change. It has to start with me. I have to make a decision, look for ways to try and improve
Mm.
like my outlook on life, like the way my life is in the next 5 years to come. So I was like, it was up to me.
Thank you, sis. Yes, that's very true. I'm not a mom myself, but I've seen a lot of moms, you guys, sis Nomagugu and sis Leslie, and it might be really hard. I've actually looked after a 2-year-old child for just a month. It's really hard working, that job. So I kudos to you girls. Like, being a mom is not easy, and being a migrant here as well, and as a nurse as well, doing your jobs, doing your personal, taking good care of your children. Can you imagine that without the help? That's the one thing that it really disadvantage if you don't have any help. Unlike when you're at home, you got you got your parents, you got your nephews and nieces can help you out. But having or coming to a new country and you don't get help, it's just really tiring. It's exhausting, right? So sis Noma Google, guys, like, made her decision even more clearer. You're always tired, always sacrificing time with family. Maybe that's you. So we need a way to build a future that didn't depend on exhaustion. And being a nurse is really tiring. Imagine that you're on your feet almost like more than 8 hours to 12 hours, and all you just want is to just relax and not even to move because you can feel your feet, doing all those rounds. You're on your feet the entire day. All you need is just to relax. But it's really rewarding to be a mom because coming home, it makes it like you feel easier. You feel like, you feel happy. But of course, your kids will drag you out of bed. Oh, come on, mom, let's do something. But it's so tiring, and I can't imagine you girls being a mom, right? Guys, that's why we are here. Is Nomagugu is looking for something, and is looking for a solution that will help her in the future while their children grow up. And you need more time with your children, right, sis? So thank
Yes.
you, sis. Thank you, sis Nomagugu. That was excellent for those who are moms are here. So we're gonna proceed. Leslie asking a question for you.
All right.
Yay!
It's
So
my
excited
turn.
co-host today. Go ahead, sis Leslie.
All right. This third questions, Sis Namagugu, is for you. Is it how important is flexibility when choosing a business?
Hmm. Well, to start off with, as you have seen, before we even went live, my kids kept coming in and out and I wouldn't be able to do conduct business if it required me not having kids around me. So that's the main point I'm going to now. So the flexibility that comes with the business is the main thing for me.
Yes.
If I can work anywhere in the little pockets of time that I can find in between looking after my kids and the chores and everything, then I would go for that, which is this business and more. Like it gives me that flexibility to work at in my own time, own pace, any way I want, as long as I have the internet connection and phone and laptop here. So that was the main thing. Because as moms, you're already busy.
Mm-hmm.
You doing things, juggling work, juggling looking after kids. You don't want to add more work to it on top of that. So whenever you get that extra time, or whenever the good thing with this digital business, you can just automate the automation that comes with it. You don't want to add more work to what you already have. You want to automate what you like the business so it can work for you while you're looking after your kids as well. You like once you set it up and then you just let it work for you, which is what I love. Yeah.
Yeah, oh my God. I can relate to you, Sis Namagugu. When I started this business, I was also pregnant and I want to stay at home. I want to do something else aside from like watching my baby. And that's where I started the business too, because as a mother, we cannot go to our job like 9 to 5, right? So we just have to
Mm,
dedicate our time for 2 to 3 hours every day, and then fitting that schedules to our family activities. Like I am also a teacher, so when I had my break time, like, oh, I'm just checking my portal, my business portal, and do my marketing strategies and all that. It's just for 30 minutes while eating. And so this digital businesses is very, it's a blessing for all of us, especially
mm,
to our moms out there. And even Miss Louisa, I know she's still working and she has this, have something to do at home on the side, and it really a blessing for us. It is really a flexibility really helps us as a mom as well, because I know we want to have a second job, but I don't like to have that second job that works the same hours. I want us like
mm.
lay on my bed and watching the business growing. When we were
Thank
into vacation and our like business is working in the background, it was really a blessing for us. So I can relate to you, sis. Thank you for your answer. That I hope all the moms out there can realize that this business is a different digital business to other. We have a lot of digital business, but I've been into different digital business, but this is a real blessings, and I can see results already. So,
you.
woohoo, we are so blessed to have we have this one here. Yes, thank
Indeed.
you. All right, so Sis Namagugo, I guess this is the last question for you. Could you encourage migrant workers, moms, and nurses out there who are still longing for time freedom, but still hesitant to start? Take away, Sis Namagugo.
Okay. So, okay, my advice, I would say to the other immigrant moms like me who are looking to start something, but they are hesitant or hesitant to start because they are unsure, especially with digital business. There's a lot of fake things out there and people will be hesitant to start. So
Mm-hmm.
the best advice I can tell them is do your own research. This business allows you to do just that. So if you do your own research and you find out it's not for you, you lose nothing by checking it out. So that was the main thing, really. Just do your own research, because if you stay where you are right now, 5 years to come and you still where you are complaining, you're not doing yourself any favor, you're not doing anyone a favor or your family a favor. You just keep complaining and nothing changes. So it's all up to you to take the first step. So with this business, what we do is for you to get more information about how it works, the products, packages available, the commission structures involved, and the partners that we work with. There is a subscription fee of 149 US dollars that is totally refundable within 30 days. So during that time, you get all that information, which is part of your research. You do your due diligence, find out, is this for me? Will this work? If it doesn't work, ask for your money back from your mentor with no questions asked, and everyone is happy. At least you have something that you know that, oh, one day if you decide you want to start, at least you have all the information and you lose nothing. So there's really nothing by checking it out. You won't change if you stay in your comfort zone. Always step out of your comfort zone. And you've already done just that by coming to a new country, new language, new environment, and everything. So why not do yourself a favor and look for other ways to earn online while you are in outside your comfort zone? I think that's all I have to say, guys.
Wow, that was a really nice answer. And it's true, sis Nomagugu. We just take the first step, that 149, for you to know the business, how it works, like how the system works, what are the products, what are the commissions, and all that. And after that, you have this full educations for $149. And you have your time to, to imagine. You have time to decide yourself if this is for you, or if not, you can just request a refund, 149 for you right away. So I would really like to encourage everyone to just start with 149 for you, just to know the business, how it works. Because I know there's so many digital business and some are scam, like MLM, the pyramiding and all that. I've been there, done that. But this is really works for me. Totally, I am so happy. And don't hesitate to just to pay 149 and then see it for yourself. You are not losing anything, but you have more gain to you for yourself. Yes, thank
Thank
you,
you,
Nomagugu.
ladies.
Yes.
Yay. Wow. Thank you, ladies. My goodness, you guys are so great. I just want to invite our audience. We have live webinar Wednesday and Friday in both Queensland and Sydney time, 10 a.m. And I think with Leslie, Tuesday and Thursdays, right? I just don't know the
Mm-hmm.
time, 8 p.m. I'm not sure. But
Something like
you can always watch the replay. Okay,
right.
so then we have our websites in our screen. If you are watching with Sis Nomagugu and Leslie and me, go ahead with our website, guys. Register with your valid email address and your full name. And again, please watch the webinar to see it for yourself. To every migrant worker, mom, and nurse longing for time freedom, and even a teacher, don't wait for burnout for to force you into change. You're not gonna wait that, guys, until we get older and older. Don't. If you want more for your life, your family, and your future, start something that gives you options. And here we are. This is really an option while you are doing your career. You deserve a life beyond tiredness. Okay, you deserve flexibility, freedom, and a chance to rise. All right, everyone. Again, thank you so much for watching with us. If you have any comments, questions, please do comment on our comment section below. Reach out to us if you have any questions. And if you are ready, please, please, please connect with us and or register in our website. Okay. Thank you so much, ladies,
Thank you
for
so
your
much.
time.
Bye,
Bye, everyone.
everyone.
Woohoo!